Hi everybody, this is Gary Dean and this is our nightly video report for Wednesday, January 11th, 2017. So we had a little bit of everything today. The one thing that keeps working are those reaction lines, and they worked to the upside yesterday where I had said if the S&P takes out the 2272, I think it was, we were going to get a reaction trade up to the 2278, and it made it up to the 2279 and came down. And then our reaction trade this morning, hang on one second, what was it? So we had the reaction side to the downside was if it went through the 2266 right here, that we were going to head down to the 2260, and that's pretty much exactly where we went. So these reaction lines are working, which is, it's great if you're making quick trades. I'm not interested in it, so hopefully the morning notes and those lines are maybe helping some people out. But really, the overall, say, thought process of what I think is going on hasn't changed. I was expecting things to get really choppy towards the end. We're starting to see a lot of chop right now where people are getting washed out in both directions, but not in big moves. So don't overtake what I'm saying. I'm just saying if you're taking a position and putting a stop at support, they're just taking it out. But as far as the bigger move, I'm still on the side that there's going to be more points on the downside than there is the upside, and that is not saying that we cannot get the S&P up to the 2300 or even higher than that. It just from where we are to the 2300, or even say it a little bit more. Let's say it's 25 to 35 points. I believe once we make that top, we're probably going to have more than 100 points to the downside. So with the bearish divergences on like the technicals, with the 15-minute chart, if we go to a 60-minute chart, we have divergences. And if we go to a daily chart, we have divergences. This is what's keeping me from just jumping on the long side. But I'm not ready to commit to the short side because they still have the bulls have the momentum going right now. The Dow is flirting with that 20,000. So there are things that you can't chart technical wise or anything like that, because they're it's momentum and euphoria, but it's going to die out. We're going to see volatility pick up, and like I've been saying, if you're a short-term trader, you can go both directions. If you're waiting for a swing trade, my thinking is you don't want to be near this market right now because things are going to get really, really choppy. And when you think that you're in the trade where the big move is coming and then it reverses and goes in the opposite direction and you get stopped out at entry, or you lose a little bit, what happens? It just frustrates you. So that's why I elect to stay out of things and wait for the next setup. And if we get a pullback, then and we see divergences start to form on the shorter term charts, yeah, I'll look for a low. If they decide that they're just going to run things higher, I'll give you guys the short term reaction lines. But I'm staying out until we make the top, because I just for me, I like I said, I from a technical trader, I can't jump in. But like I said, I'm not expecting things to roll over right away. So we saw a little bit of everything today. The S&P was up 3, then down 7, and then up 6. So this is what I'm talking about. It's chop, and this stuff can take place for a long time, and that's why I'm saying don't frustrate yourself if you're if you're really looking to make a swing trade. It's not worth getting in. On a 60-minute chart, if the bulls can push through this 79, they're going up to the 82, above 82, then they're probably heading into the 2300 level. Here's I said that they may be following this wedge right here. They broke through it, probably sucked in some shorts. People thought this was the one, and then they jacked it right back up again. So they're probably going to get washed out. But anybody that was long probably had their stop right here and got stopped out. So this is the chop part that I'm talking, but it's not bearish yet. Everything has been kind of contained. So if they start breaking out of this to the upside, again, my take is they're probably it's gonna go in a choppy manner. At least it would make sense if they did that. But we're probably gonna get up to the 2,300, and you're gonna see the Dow above 20,000, and then from there, then we start to look at some more signs that a top is going to be taking place. But for right now, just like I said, relax. There's if you're looking for a swing trade, it's going to come. I just don't think it's here yet. And if you're looking for quick trades, pay attention to those reaction lines. And with that, have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.